Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this with us. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about toxic chemicals. What are they? How are we exposed to them? All of those things. This is a subject that I've been really intrigued by and interested in for about the past 10 years. And so I love learning about it and I love sharing about it. Um, I think it's interesting to note that since 1965, more than 4 million distinct chemical compounds have been created in the lab. At least 250,000 are created every year. Approximately 3,000 of them end up in our food, and 700 of them are found in drinking water. 400 have been identified in human tissue. And so, what happens is when we breathe in air, our lungs take the oxygen and disperse it in our blood, and it carries it all throughout our body. And the same thing with the chemicals. Our lungs take the chemicals that we breathe in and disperse it throughout our whole body, and it gets in our organs, and it can kind of be like get dislodged there or lodged into your body, and it stays there. And not only that, but y'all, it's passed on in reproduction. So you pass your toxic chemicals onto your babies, and the cycle just continues. So we're just building up this toxicity inside of us. And long term, these chemicals can really cause damage. And so they get into us by the air we breathe, but also on our skin. Did you know that 60% of everything you put on your skin is absorbed into your blood? 60%, and it only takes 26 seconds for it to go all the way through your skin layers and into your blood. That's it, just 26 seconds. And so it's so easy to get chemicals from body products or skin products, bath products into our skin. So we drink them, we eat them, we breathe them, we absorb them through our skin, and it becomes like overbearing. It's just too much for our bodies to be able to detox on their own. So I have this awesome book called The Chemical Free Home by Melissa Pepping. She has parts 1, 2, and 3. This is part 1, the first original one. You can get these on thechemicalfreehome.com or also from Life Science Publishers, which is discoverlsp.com. So she talks about a few toxic chemicals, what they do, where they're found, why we want to avoid them. And then she gives you tons of recipes of ways to replace those products that we use, ways to make your own that's natural and so affordable and so easy. I've made like tons of these recipes. I love it. Anyway, it's a great resource. So I'm just going to go through a couple of the ingredients of just chemicals. You want to read your labels. You want to find out if what you're using has these ingredients. The first one is aluminum. Aluminum is usually the #1 ingredient in antiperspirants. So check your deodorant. It's also in vaccines. It is a skin irritant, and it's linked to nerve damage, brain disorders, particularly Alzheimer's, and also breast cancer. It's actually been found in breast cancer tumors. The next one is DEA or TEA. It's a potential carcinogen. It is found in shampoo, conditioner, bubble bath, shaving gels, shower gels, and cosmetics. The next one is propylene glycol. It's an antifreeze solvent that's been shown to cause dermatitis, kidney, and liver abnormalities. And can you believe this? The label on the industrial bottles give warning to avoid contact with your skin, yet they put it in our skincare products. Y'all, it's in deodorant, cosmetics, shaving gels, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, face creams, ice cream, and y'all, even, okay, I went to Sam's last weekend, and in the bakery, they make cupcakes in-house. They make all those cakes. I was reading the ingredient list. It said propylene glycol in the cupcakes. I was shocked, one, that it was in there, but two, that they would even admit it. I just couldn't believe that was printed on the ingredient list. It's antifreeze in our cupcakes. Anyway, Moving on is sodium lauryl sulfate. It's commercially used as an engine degreaser. So it degreases the engines on the and it gets the grease off, the oil off the mechanic's floor. It also gets that grease out of your hair. Wouldn't you believe that? So its known effects may include skin irritation and rash, teeth damage, endocrine disruption, which that means your hormones. Your endocrine system is your hormones, so it throws your hormones off balance, messes it up. Hair loss, cataracts, mouth ulcers, respiratory tract, eye and oral toxicity, headaches, nausea, coughing, and congestion. Um, so it is found in shampoo, toothpaste, mouthwash, hand creams, lotions, and cleansers. So it's this is what makes it bubble up. So things that foam up, like shampoo, it's almost always in shampoo. So watch for that. The next one is talc. It has been directly linked to ovarian cancer. Studies have shown that women using talc powder had a 60% increased risk of ovarian cancer, and women using feminine deodorant sprays had 90% increased risk. This is found in baby powder, feminine powder, and in some cosmetics. So watch out for that. Parabens, methyl, propyl, ethyl, butyl are used as effective preservatives but found to be highly controversial. Scientists dispute the danger, saying paraben preservatives, although rapidly absorbed through the skin, are excreted. However, a recent British study conducted by Dr. Darby on 20 different samples of human breast tumors showed that each sample to have traces of paraben chemicals. So Dr. Darby concluded their detection in human breast tumors is of concern since parabens have been shown to mimic the action of the female hormone estrogen. So watch out for there's all those paraben, wax, hand softeners, all that stuff. Okay, that's the end of that. But there's so many more. There's so many more to watch out for, but those are the main ones. Something just to really pay attention to. And, like I said, a little bit, our bodies, God made our bodies to detox and to handle a little bit, but we have like generation upon generation of adding and building and millions of toxic chemicals that are just added into our lives every day. In fact, I did read one study that said we encounter more toxic chemicals in one day than our grandparents did in their whole lives. So that's a big deal. Something to think about. So, anyway, thank you so much.